Alright everybody, we're jumping into an early access game. I don't do these that often, but I feel like lately I've had opportunity to play some early access games. Today we're going to jump into Sintopia. It says manage hell, manipulate the overworld, build the resurrection business of your dreams in Sintopia. You're tasked with managing the bureaucratic administration of hell, re-educate the sinful, generate profits, play God, and expand your hellish empire, all part of a day's work at Hell Incorporated. This is a Pira Knights Games developed and Team 17 Fortress published game. I don't know if Pira Knights have developed a bunch of other games. Looks like they have. Perhaps they have. No, looks like they're just fucking underneath. I don't actually know. I'm sorry. But anyways, we're gonna jump into this one, and just want to say again, thank you to our friends at Press Engine for sending this one along, and for Team 17. These are awesome. As it does say, welcome to Sintopia. This is an early access game, still under development. New content is added regularly. You can check out the Discord for the latest updates. You can do that. Not really sure what default is. Going in here. We're just going to go straight to the tutorial and play a little bit and give kind of an idea of what we're seeing, what we're playing. I will say the game aesthetically has kind of like a twisted Pixar kind of style to it, and I love it. From what I've seen, it's got that humor, as well. So I'm gonna just dive right in and play a bit, and then we'll see what we've got going on. All right, and I'll probably read as usual, but if there is voice acting or anything like that, I try not to talk over that, and then I'll give you an idea of just what I'm thinking, impressions-wise, as we play. Dear applicant, since the previous holder of the job got exiled from creation, we've applied for the now vacant position of Hell's Administrator. After a careful analysis of your mostly empty resume, we are happy to announce that your profile was selected to take the reins of Hell Inc. and Heaven Co., a Heaven Co. subsidiary. Alright? Sorry about that. Stumbling on the words. We assure you that being the only applicant among angels does not remove anything from your merits in earning that title. The chairman, creator of all that is, shall approach you promptly for your onboarding training. Sincerely, Heaven Co. HR Departments. Like that little animation style.
Here we are, your first world to redeem for me. Ahem. Well, it's not exactly a normal world. This one is magically warded against wanton stupidity. You didn't think I would give you the keys without teaching you the ropes first? Anyway, lesson 1.
I like the little...
Crap. It's on the priority line.
Chairman.
Sorry, I've got to take that.
Oh, well, I'm sure you will figure it out. In the name of me, it never stops! I swear I need vacations far, far away. Might file a complaint to HR about this. Why am I the only one that doesn't get to ever take a break?
Look at you, all alone, you poor thing. Call me Lily. You're appointed Chief of Staff and all-purpose advisor. Pleasure's all mine. Oh, don't be surprised. You'll be in very good company ruling over Hell as its new administrator. And yes, before you mention it, I am indeed a succubus. The very first to ever be. Don't worry yourself, however. I am very much tamed. Even if there is still some bite left in me. Oh, please, you need only ask. But enough fun talk. We have souls to punish.
Chairman being absent, Lily the first succubus is taking care of the onboarding and magically protected world where almost nothing bad can happen. not to you anyway. Our goal is to meet the humus, visit the office, learn the basics, and we've got Perga dollars, 5,500, and we've got 42.
Allow me to teach you a few tricks before the chairman comes back, First, let's visit this realm's overworld. See for yourself.
So we've got an underworld and an overworld. All right. Really that separation. This is great. So for all intents and purposes, I believe this is like an RTS simulation management kind of thing. Trying to get people back to the overworld.
Meet your administered sentient chickpeas. Yes, you heard me right. They're called hummus. They aren't overly smart and they have a tendency to sin a lot, but I suppose that's why we're here, to cleanse them in between their lives before it gets too bad. For example, if you were to judge these guys as needing a quick trip to hell, you could always nudge their fate the right way, right?
So hummus develop on their own depending on their individual life path. Influencing their life and death happens through spellcasting. Okay.
What? What was that? I was
to
being
their death.
hypothetical. Anyway, no biggie. Dying isn't that much of a big deal for the hummus. That's kind of what they do anyway. As a matter of fact, if you like it that much, you might as well do it again. All right, now that the introductions are done, have a look around.
Alright, so we can spellcast. Souls from home are reborn as hummus into the overworld.
Oh, yes. This is the seeding temple. It flew all the way here from heaven to populate this world with hummus. Essentially, it's the building that binds everything together with our hellish operations, so if it gets destroyed, there's no recovering from that. We're done.
Spawn beacon. These are the hummus seeds where new hummus come into the world according to the birth rate every day at dawn. Travel to the town center.
If I haven't forgotten my hummus biology class, they have a wheat and fish-based diet. I wonder though, when sentient chickpeas eat wheat-based food, does it taste like meat for them?
Question. So we've got food and we've got sawmill gathering materials. They can also build mines and gather stone, but it's still materials. And you can get really zoomed in on that. Definitely takes some use to.
And this is where their sweet soul goes when they die. They'll chill there for a while, until they get buried away to hell. All right, there's someone I want you to meet. He should arrive anytime now. Anytime. Come on. Come on! Ugh! Neither of us have time for that. Did you know you can manipulate the flow of time according to your needs? Could you please give it a boost?
Like the flow of time.
Finally, meet Steve, the Reaper. He created a company for the delivery of souls. He works with us as a private contractor for Hell Inc. Note that his bus has a maximum capacity, so if souls do miss the bus, they'll have to try and get the next one. And another successful shipment.
And
All
now
right, I think it's time for you to check the office. Let's follow our souls in hell.
I suppose. Switch. Portal animation. Alright.
Welcome to Hell Inc., Administrator. Your bureaucratic empire starts today.
I'll stop it.
Here's the theory. We must reduce the sins of these naughty boys and girls. Then, once we're comfortable with the amount of sins they have left, we can just have the layout we built gently lead them to the resurrection gate so they can take a new shot at life. I'll let you tour your playground a little bit before we begin.
Souls from the cemetery delivered by the Reaper bus. So it starts here. Resurrection gate.
Remember this. Hummus and souls keep their sins through life and death. They might forget their previous life, but there is no reset on the taint their souls carry. That's precisely why our job is critical if you don't want the hummus to go insane with sins, or worse. Much worse. Don't
like how this looks
even
like
ask.
Airport.
If we do our job right, for every soul we resurrect with low enough sin, we will get awarded with precious heroes. Heaven's currency. You'll be able to spend these in R&D and further develop your powers, but I'll go back to that later. All right, time to build.
Okay, every building has an entry tile. Those, someone's exit tile. There. Okay, build. Omniscient Doctor.
This basic punishment building can transform sins into hard cash, $100. It's not very good at it, though.
Go against the flow, so be careful. The direction of the roads on this split evenly. Oh, so you are building the roads. Which soul roads, okay? Okay, these are also one-way and directional for the employees. Imp employees can navigate these roads both ways. So I need to
Wrong direction, Administrator. Why don't you try the other way? Yes, you did build the road at the right place, but it seems you've overlooked that roads are directional.
build a soul road. I don't like navigating this way.
Depending on where you start and where you finish placing roads, you determine a vector for that road. Seems you keep making roads that go against the desired vector.
That specific.
Well done! And don't you worry, I'm blocking these souls for now.
Buildings need employees to work in. Hire them in recruitment menu. Drop them in the building. Assign them rates or
I hope there's work. Delighted.
I think we'll want a Hell Pet show next. This building produces faith coins by trading souls. Faith coins are consumed to power your spells. You'll want a lot of these to have fun in the overworld.
is what he rose for that. Clicked. Oh, did I like unclick? Click. Soul room. Okay. Buildings require different types of personnel to be operational. There are 3 types. Sidimps for punishment. Secretarims for administration. Workings for meetings.
He's the boss, boss.
Click idle souls.
All right, I'm freeing the freaks.
Split up, one goes each way. I mean, so far, I feel like there's just a lot of mechanics that I don't quite understand. What's the benefit or what's the reasoning behind them?
Ugh. I think we need more souls. Should we go get more? If you get my drift.
Okay, so go topside.
Okay. When you're on the hunt, be creative with the environment. You might be surprised how a little fantasy can be rewarding. My personal favorite? Crushed by the udders of a cow. And don't you feel bad for them, okay? It's strictly professional. There's no wrong in having fun at work.
Okay.
Oh, well done. You're a natural. It shows.
So is this just kill him? Alright. Witnessing other homicide make them more wrathful. If curious, select.
Well, dear administrator, we're all done with the basics now. Why don't you earn your keep? That's bound to please the chairman when he returns. Lily out.
Okay. So I need to build a operational hell pet show. And I need another do I have? I do have 775. I have 1,059. So I can't do that. But I also need to add
I hope that work.
so can I switch back here and get more? Is there like a quick button? So wonder if like splitting the road. Because you also need people. So do I want to... Yeah, I feel like I'm not quite there on like... So now we can...
I have to meet. Let's see how long I last. What work?
I guess this is the part I'm I'm just I get the clicky, you know, kind of thing. It's showing stockpiles too. So this person is 59. So like I guess there's like a fine line between taking care of them all and killing them all, and you kind of have to balance that if you want. Let's actually show like decaying bodies. It's like the dead body. Wow. Okay. But we also need to have workers. Actually, hold on. Is there a... I can't build anything out here yet. No assigned employee.
Oh dear.
see. Right away.
There we go. It's a little hung up there. And then we just need the doctor. Omniscient doctor. Put that there. Like this placing these matter? I don't quite know. And that these are just different times.
We're going to have a final try.
My, we might just make something out of you. Good job. Kiss, kiss.
Like, I guess I'm just trying to understand what my objective is. That's where, like, learning through this. Okay, please, the chairman. Okay. But, like, so far, I mean...
Ah,
you
I
just
see
get
you've
quick.
met your chief of staff. Good old trustworthy Lily.
I like this, though.
You know me, straight as an arrow.
As any arrow should be. Otherwise, bang! Crooked arrows go straight into the trash bin. Anyway, as it seems that Lily already took it upon herself to onboard you, I will leave you two to it. Got calls to make, busy, busy, busy. But hey, good talk.
Anyway, big day for you coming up. Your first real assignment. But before we dive into it, you should meet your coordination team. This is Rupert, our expert in everything hummus-related. I think he has a PhD in homology or something like that, allegedly.
Yes. Well met, Administrator. Some could say that I am indeed a specialist. I have helmed for several years the Institute of Sins and Hummus, where we studied the interactions between...
What a dork!
Actually, I wasn't finished.
I love this guy.
I was going to explain...
And that would be Larry.
Damn right I am, the Larry. Hotshot, ladies man, and 3-time world champion of forklift tuning.
And your job is...
Well, I'm the man you want to talk to for everything maintenance and infrastructure related. I keep this whole little operation tight and steady.
And no one doubts that. And finally, we have...
I can introduce myself, thank you. I'm Janine, Mistress of Paperwork and Processes. And, if I'm not mistaken, that is all you're required to know.
Right. Good. Good. Well, now that you've met your crew, let's get to work. On your mark.
All right, we're going to attend humology course, study the Uber administratum, and learn advanced notions.
Before I leave you off the hook, there's still a handful of topics you should go through if you don't want mayhem to strike within days.
Okay.
Let us begin the Hummus Political Theory course. If you open your manual, Chapter 12, page 78, paragraph 4...
Rupert, we don't distribute these manuals to administrators anymore. Budget reallocation? Just make it short, yes?
Oh? Oh, I wasn't aware. I'm not a fan of improvisation. Can we postpone this?
Step aside, buddy.
running.
Let me handle this.
Martin.
All right, Chief, here's the deal. There's some kind of scepter imbued with the power to control the hummus population. It's planted in a magical rock in front of the temple. It randomly selects a new ruler whenever there isn't one. And then that guy has to go through the coronation process to finally do his thing. And, the ruler, do what rulers do. Same as you, I guess? Sorry, Chief, I'm still a bit fuzzy on what you actually do.
Okay. The ruler assigns the life paths of hummus and orders the construction of buildings. Their personality, randomly selected at coronation, decides the assignation priorities. Okay. So we come here. Childbirth Hairy Belly.
Administrator, please note that hummus rulers will determine the life paths of others as well as what to build according to their personality. So expect wildly different priorities from a ruler to the next. These rulers often bolster the spirit of the hummus that they favor, giving them an edge for as long as this ruler remains in power.
Which means, if you don't like this one, you can change. Just spitballing ideas, of course, but an inappropriate ruler could end up having an innocuous accident, like smashing his face against a wall.
So this is our ruler. Love it. Love the little crown he gets. Kill the ruler. Okay. Bye, ruler.
Such a tragedy. The king is dead. Long live the king.
Somehow, I don't think... Crispin Hairyfoot?
Such eagerness.
So nothing can be built by hummus. Think twice before chain murdering rulers to get the ideal personality. Chill. Got it. I'm going to be the best ruler ever. I love how they like run to the... Is he gonna steal his crown? Oh, he's just getting the scepter. Okay, that's funny. Explore for science, well for games. Okay, this ruler is an ambitious explorer, which means lots of rangers will be sent to explore the wilds. Most personalities have weaknesses and undervalue some. Alright. Click on the watchtower. Yep. Rangers are a critical
The
part
brave hummus explorers.
Yep.
Famous for... well, famous for their casualty rate, really.
Rangers are a critical part of the hummus civilization. They serve as the first line of defense and will scout points of interest such as resource nodes and enemy camps. Check on the Rangers. How close do I need to get?
Seems that these resources are free to claim. Good for them.
Hummus need the flag to flag resource nodes before colonizing them.
Uh-oh.
Hostile entities
Another
can
squad
come in
isn't
and
having as much of a good
protect them under the
time.
right circumstances. War might be inevitable. Okay. Check the skirmish. Skirmish. Play the wards. There's no wrong way to approach a skirmish. Be neutral, help the host and make sure they all die.
Very, very bad puppies. You did good. However, more will come if you don't also destroy the lair. These logs might come in handy. If you can aim, that is.
Okay.
Oh, I'll let a juice. Let me patch you up. Here you go. Have fun.
Okay. Is the work layer not done yet? Quite understand why it's not just falling apart.
Oh, look. They were guarding a chest. Maybe you should crack that open.
A copper chest. Got it. Break it open. How do you? Well, do you gotta use skills? Not how to do that. Might have.
Chief, all that cash will, come in handy. Let's use it to kickstart our hellish operations.
Okay. Check the hellish layout. Okay.
Ugh, what a mess. Look at these degenerates, lobbing up chaotically. Hell's passive corruption will make their sins much worse if they remain outside a waiting line. They should wait their turn in an orderly fashion.
Okay. In hell, corruption makes souls periodically gain random sins except when inside a building or waiting in line. Souls in the waiting line keep from. Okay, got it. So. Soul processing.
I'm not. Okay.
Ah, better, prettier, tidier, just the way I like it.
Okay, so now we got a waiting line. So I like all the little details.
Chief, all of this is fine and dandy, but, what about our breaks? I've seen guys purposely take longer if you don't give them facilities dedicated to chilling. Not me, of course. I would never do that. No!
We really gotta make break rooms. A restaurant. Oh my gosh, so...
We don't want souls to bumble in here. You should connect the building with an imp-only road to avoid hummus getting lost in personnel-only neighborhoods.
Okay. So, imp road. So they got like a little bathroom for them, little stalls and everything. It's back, but
It's good you tidied things up a bit, but it's still missing something. Maybe it's a bit too bland. Look at the souls. They behave like they're in an amusement park.
yeah.
We should spook them a bit.
Does it make them run faster? Ah. That's actually
Administrator, are these decorations meant to stay?
Holy hell, some of these decorations scare the bejesus right out of me.
Yeah, I might have to file a complaint if you make us work around these.
Oh, there's always something. We should probably build motivating props as a token of goodwill for the employees.
motivation props. Sinatron. He went to buy some death sticks from the imp that went home. And Ray thought it was like, okay, that's funny. Let's see what I need. Why is it telling me to build? Okay.
Not yet. Try to follow the advised layout for now. You'll make your own mistakes soon enough, don't worry.
Out there. Like,
I hope they're happy now. Or at least happier. Not sure they can ever be
I
satisfied.
like the detail. Like, there's
We
definitely
had
a lot
that.
of detail. It's just kind of little. Just, is that really like a? Sorry, I couldn't highlight it.
I should slow down.
Ah, much better. They should work faster now. Maybe.
Okay, for fear and motivation have the opposite effects. Employees are demotivated by fear, and souls are reassured by motivation. When a prop's aura hits any building cell, the effect is applied.
Hey, you should definitely fork him to shorten his break. Note that I said fork, not, well, you know.
Whoa,
Otherwise, it wouldn't really shorten the break, would it?
shorten the break.
Hey now!
So you poke him?
Oh!
That's funny. Okay. I don't care who you are, that's funny.
I was thinking, this heavy magical tome you were given when you got the job. Maybe we should have a little chat about it. It is the one and only Liber Administratum, a codex of immense power, raving about the art of bureaucracy. Your predecessors imbued it with teachings of their own, before it was eventually passed on to you. You will have to attune to it if you want to decipher its powers and technologies.
So it sounds like a skill tree thing.
Don't let yourself be intimidated by it. With time, it will be easier to navigate through its chapters. Each of them comes with its unique theme and passive powers to unlock. This is also where you can research new constructions and spells, but it doesn't come cheap. The heroes are the heavenly currency you will have to spend to study the Liber Administratum and unlock new powers. To get more, you'll have to do your job and purify the hummus of their sins. More precisely, every time a Hummu resurrects from hell with a low enough amount of sin, you will get one hero. Easy enough, yes? Here, I was allowed to award you 5 heroes to get you saddled up, courtesy of the chairman. For now, let's have you acquainted with a very important tool, the Souls Dispatcher.
Souls Dispatcher.
Good. Thanks to this tool, you will segregate souls according to any criteria you may fathom. This is by far the most important building for an efficient bureaucracy.
Build a Souls Dispatcher. Am I supposed to just build it anywhere? I know.
My gosh, I
Click on the dispatcher.
In the overview, you can see all 3 exits with their respective rules, if any, as well as the current fallback exit. You can set up a new rule from here, but we'll see that later.
Figure Heroes Lane.
This is the details panel. When a soul enters a dispatcher, it checks if it matches any existing rule. Remember though, it checks from top to bottom, and the soul will go out on the first matching exit. Whether it's a specific sin, various statuses they can have, or other characteristics, each category has its own rule language. You'll have to explore the various options in due time. Make sure to set the different parameters according to your needs. We will want a hero's lane that checks the amount of corruption in a soul before letting it through. That way, you'll make sure to only resurrect souls that will award you a hero.
I should slow down. Otherwise, everyone else is gonna look bad.
Cultist. Heroesable. I'm so confused. What do I want? Defiant. Sloth.
Now that we have our rule for specific souls, we have to determine what happens to souls that do not meet it. This happens in the fallback exit section. Here, you can select a lane in which souls will go if they do not match any of the rules set above. In our case, we want souls to loop back to our Omnisin doctors due to their sin level being too high. Could you kindly? We still need to build a loop to have sinful souls be brought back to the entrance and go through our omnisins again, until they behave enough to be given a new life.
Free as a bird.
Great, great! You learn fast. Now it's up to you to make up your own rules. In a bureaucracy, making stuff up can be its own reward. I think we're done here for now.
I'm not sure I got all that, but so far I'm really digging this. I think this is a very fun game. It's like a good change of like typical RTS Sims type game. And
Nightfall. The hummus will stop working and head home now. I could tell you they're going to go to sleep, but you're a grown-up. You can take the blunt truth. Hummus? Tend to shaboink at night. A lot. In fact, they can get pretty naughty, even to my standards.
Shaboink at night?
At least now you know where their daily natality comes from.
Daily natality. Oh
If I may, Should you feel like preventing them from having a promiscuous night, you can always disturb them during the deed. If you do that, it will remove them from those partaking in the natality count for next dawn.
Why would you prevent them from having some fun? No. This goes against my work ethics.
I wonder why. Damn buzz succubi are the best.
Well, if you're overflowing with hummus, with all the problems that it brings, and want to slow down their development, that would be a good way. However, studies have shown disturbed hummus are prone to wrathful tantrums if disturbed during their frivolous moments. So much so that they might just go back to work rather than stay home to listen to this cacophonous chaos.
I think we've established that we shouldn't do that. So let's wait for dawn and check the morning's fresh creation of newcomers.
Okay. This game, this is fun. Alright. People are born. Someone not lost a meal. Qualified and not sick, they contribute to some life by soldiers and rangers and military duty first.
Administrator? It seems that one of your collaborators deserves a raise? Surely that takes priority over messing with people's night activities?
Try harder. Absent-minded loser. Or experience gained.
Good employees do not come cheap. Sometimes fostering mediocrity is a good way to save cash.
Really?
What? I'm just saying. That's an option. Every day at dawn, you will have to pay the sum of all wages and maintenance costs of Hell buildings merged into the upkeep value. If you can't pay, you should expect strikes from your employees.
You're damn right we will.
Don't mess around with people's cash.
We're not slaves, I think.
See? You'll want to keep a close eye on your upkeep.
Upkeep is due every day at dawn, and employees will go on strike if upkeep is not paid in full.
When a Hamu gets too much of the same sin, it turns into a deviant of that sin. However, note that it will alter their behavior and make them tricky to handle. Omnisin's doctors won't be able to treat their deviant sin anymore, so they are very much a double-edged sword. Luckily, we can research the right tools to handle that called specialists, which are buildings dedicated to treating deviants. They're also way more profitable than Omnisins. Let's build a few and direct fitting hummus to them.
Alright, research a sin punishment specialist. And punish sins with any sin specialist. Okay. You're now free to modify your hell layout. For your final objective, unlock a specialist punishment building using heroes in the Liber Administratum. Don't hesitate to sell buildings to make room for and configure souls dispatchers to help you get a sin free. Okay, so why is that building? Okay, research a sin. How do we research sin punishment specialist? might go for that. Sin punishment specialist. Okay. Decoration signage. Here. Oh, there we go. Okay, technologies. Got the sin punishment specialist. Okay, sin punishment specializes in treating when unique sin. They're more efficient than basic sin doctor in there. Punish sins with any sin specialist. Radiologist. We don't really know what we need to do. Can we turn this into a rule that if they actually we don't need
Let's see how long I can try.
we could turn that into a if right greed. So if greed go back. Let's see value. Let's see value. If greed is greater than 50. Apply. Sure. Actually, no, we just want if any. Fallback exit is C. Sure. If any sin is greater than 50, want them to go A. Is this A? How do we know? Actually can't even see that. It's A. Okay. They go here. Okay. We're getting there. Okay. I think we're thinking. We're figuring this out. While we're at it, let's just need to kill anybody? My peoples? That guy's on fire. What's this guy doing?
Working too much, not good for one's heart.
I know that it's working. So we've got 16 of 50. I'm just not 100% sure, like, the most efficient way.
I should slow down. Otherwise, everyone else is gonna look bad.
Sins are very low. He's just taking a break.
Souls are terrified. I should share my medication.
Oh, that looks like a prison. Hey, we're below 50% now.
Ah, free as a bird. The doctor told me to take it easy.
There's so many little details. Like that, you're not even gonna see this unless you're zoomed way far in. This looks pretty smart. So what are we thinking about this? I mean, I think this is like a cool little sim game. So we've been playing just a little over an hour now through the tutorial and learning some bits. And I think, like, ultimately, I think this is a fun game. Okay, we've got a lot to hit save here. Yeah. All right. We're gonna save, and we'll come back to this one. I like this. Curious, how much more they've got going on in the future, but that's Sintopia. That is a Team 17 published game. Pura Knights Games. And right now in early access, I do not see a date, nor user reviews. Maybe I'll leave one of those and be one of the first. But again, thank you, Press Engine, for that code, and thank you for those teams sending it our way so that we can share that with you. Be right back. Ober out.